The Rising of the Shield Hero, Volume 6, Chapter 130. Level Reset. Oh yeah, they were going to do that with Risha. I lie down on the bed in the guest room and rest my body. Ah, indeed it's heavy. When I lie down, I can really feel it. I'm really feeling The effects of the curse are strong and quite severe. The sun is already set. What can I do? By the way, Fido's with Melty. Their relationship is quite close. Thank you for your hard work. Rishia's voices these words of gratitude. Come to think of it, you're not wearing the costume. Yes. I thought we weren't going to fight for a short while, so I took it off. But is that displeasing? No, it's just become habitual. I wasn't telling you to wear it. Rishia's-san is... how do I say it? It seems like you enjoy wearing the costume. Yes, when I wear the costume, my body becomes lighter. That's because there are various enchantments on it. It is quite convenient. It was amazing, Nofumi-san. At last, you call me by my name. Don't worry about it. I'm not particularly angry. Perhaps Rishia gained some courage after prevailing in a big battle. This is a joyous thing. There's territory. There's also court ranking. This is a big promotion. I was not originally a hero. It doesn't really excite me, though. Now, Fumi-sama, what is your desire? Raphtalia asks me with distrust in her eyes. Speaking of which, she started to speak out when I specified the territory I wanted to the queen. Is this about today? It's just as I said, it's unfortunate, but the allied troops just aren't reliable. Judging from the tough battle from before, if we don't make a private army of troops, it'll be quite relentless from here on. But still, why the damaged area from the first wave? That's also in accordance with what I said during the day. We'll be doing a variety of things, so please be prepared. Good grief. It seems as though we won't have any peace if we're together with Nofumi-sama. This is all just until we finish overcoming the waves. Please bear with it. I understand. You look just like an old married couple. Rishia dropped a bombshell-like announcement. Well, Rishia is the one who I've known the longest in this... Raphtalia, Christ. Raphtalia is the one who I've known longest in this world. I think I kind of understand. We're not a couple, though. What are you saying? Raphtalia yells, her face coloring in embarrassment. Indeed, Rishia has stepped on a landmine and brought in imperial wrath by mentioning the love affair. That love affair. Originally, she was just an ordinary slave, but Raphtalia is a more kind-hearted and meddling person than others. She lost her family, her home was snatched away. I can easily imagine her grief. In other words, Raphtalia is fighting so there won't be more people in the same situation as her. With such a noble purpose, Raphtalia wouldn't be thinking of love affairs. To begin with... He's such a fucking idiot. To begin with, Raphtalia's outer appearance may be that of an adult, however. In terms of age, she is still just a kid. She's not old enough to be falling in love. Well, Rishi is in love with Itsuki, so this kind of feelings are, for better or worse, a woman's. Which reminds me, how old is Risha? Her appearance gives the impression of a middle school student, so around 14 years old. Seems a bit premature, but it is another world. That's right, Risha. Raphtalia doesn't like these kinds of jokes. Be careful. Nofumi-sama... A blushing Raphtalia regained her composure. There, provoking others isn't good. Okay? Risha tilted her head in confusion while staring at Raphtalia and I. Well then, we'll be engaged in a variety of things tomorrow. Risha, what are you going to do? What do you mean by what am I going to do? I'm referring to resetting your level. Since the wave has been pushed back considerably, if you want to re-level up, now is a good time. That's right, isn't it? The one to decide is Risha. Consider your actions properly, seeing as this is a good opportunity. Okay, I will think about it for a bit. Thus, we rested thoroughly and prepared for tomorrow. Now then, after eating breakfast at the castle, we have a quick chat with the queen. Since the timing was just right, I ask Risha. Have you come up with an outcome? Yes. I also want to become as strong as Raphtalia-san. Therefore, I have decided to start over. Is that so? Well then. When I turned to face the queen also nodded. Then I would give instructions to perform the service by means of the Hourglass of the Dragon's Era. That'd be a great help. Today we'll be occupied with a lot of things. We leave the castle and travel to the Hourglass of the Dragon's Era. We should put on a robe to obscure our face. If we don't do this, guards will be following after us in groups, even the queen. I heard the story from the queen. That's what the soldier sounds like. Soldier guides us to the Hourglass of the Dragon's Era. It's like the first voice I've ever done in either of these series that could possibly be considered a joke, dumb voice. Soldier guides us to the Hourglass of the Dragon's Era. As I thought, the hourglass has stopped. For some reason, the sand has solidified and doesn't fall. Originally, this is only used as punishment for criminals, though. Just a bit. I heard the rumors. The hero of the shield comrade possessed strength rivaling that of the heroes, so what's the secret to that strength? What a nosy soldier. It would be a burden to get involved in something strange. I limit my answer to something ambiguous. No, it's just simple harassment. This kid is stubborn of someone I hate, you see. I thought I'd reset her level and send her back to him. Oh. This kid is subordinate. Also, I said that in the wrong voice, even though the voices are so barely different. Simple harassment. That is a good line, though. This kid is subordinate to somebody I hate, you see. I thought I'd reset her level and send her back to him. Rishia lets out a dreadful cry. Is that how it is? Read the atmosphere. Raftalia looks at me with a shocked face. Where's Fira looking? She's gazing into the horizon. I bring my face close to Rishia's ear and whisper, the harassment thing is a lie. If I tell the truth to that kind of fellow, mercenaries and adventurers will swarm us wanting to be strong. Yoritsuki also had a habit of concealing, right? Yes. Jeez, I'd like you to sense these things. What adventurers? In the end, it'd just be a gathering of ruffians. After they acquire a certain amount of power, guys who are really eager should enlist to become soldiers in a country somewhere. Even if they reach the level cap prior to class up, the guys who become adventurers either don't want to enter a guild or want to be criminals. Or are want to be criminals. What I want is to make a private army who will listen to my instructions, not guys who are just strong. After the weak become strong, complaints will be raised. At any rate, I have to deal with those kinds of guys in the distant future. And how do I reset the level? Firstly, put on this choker and stand in the magic circle in front of the hourglass of the Dragon's Era. I give Rishia the choker that the soldier was holding out. Rishia puts on the choker and stands in the magic circle just like the instructions. Perhaps some sort of power of resistance will be removed by wearing the choker. Is this really alright? Yes. Rishia's decision was firm. There are people to help with the service, just like during the class-up, but they have prepared a stretcher. There is reaction from the resetting. A few days of rehabilitation will be necessary, I think. I see. That's right. If the stats that were natural until suddenly drop, the body will become heavy. Since I'm already like this, I think that someone returned to level 1, they would become unable to move for sure. There are individual differences, though. While saying that, the soldier starts the ritual. The hourglass of the Dragon's Era shines, filling the magic circle with power, similar to the scene from the class-up. Right now, in this place, there's someone here to release their power for the sake of choosing a new path. Oh, world, show this person the path and give them a chance. Rishia moans in the center of the magic circle. A feeling of power escaping. As I thought, it's that kind of feeling. Before long, something suddenly emerges from Rishia, and I affirm it's scattering in 4 directions. It's over. How's your body's condition? Rishia repeatedly opens and closes her hands. Doesn't feel very different. Was it a failure? That shouldn't be the case. I slowly check Rishia's status. Right, it returned to level 1. It's just that there's almost no change in stats. The bit that rises from leveling up is almost non-existent, so there's no sense of discomfort even when returning to level 1. If this was reversed, it would be considerably harsh. If she has no disposition for battle, then what should I do? I can't just depend on the shield's growth correction. By the way, should Raftalia and Firo do it too? No, Firo doesn't want to do it either. Well, these two don't really need to. Growth correction started with Raftalia was level 25, so it's not like it would be meaningless. Firo also has the Firo Real series growth correction to depend on, so there shouldn't be any loss. Well, if we don't proceed gradually, offensive power won't be enough and will become unable to fight. Moreover, it seems that the moment Firo resets her level, she'll become a baby chick. I don't know what kind of growth Firo Reals have, though. Fixing her upbringing is good, but since the one that's in question doesn't want to do it, there's no need. Is that so? Then let's head over to the next place. We're ready whenever. Soldier in charge bows his head. The interaction is considerably different from before. I'm aware that I'm staring back and inspecting him. He's a bit childish, but my evaluation of him rose a little. Hey, now you got your first fresh recruit for your new army. Hi, Tiger.